Welcome back. We're going to continue with Sunless Sea. Last time we completed our contract with the businessman, that's essentially a criminal, by selling off or delivering the ship of our crate of souls. And now he wants us to go collect or buy more souls from a place that we don't know where it is. We also got a sister from the Hunter's Keep, Fubi, because her place burned down in Hunter's Keep. Yeah, so her place burned down because we don't know the full story. We know that there was a maid with yellow eyes that likely killed at least two of the sisters. And then she started, when we arrived, she burned down the house, and then we rescued her, but her face was scarred, and that's why it's wrapped in bandages. And now we also acquired a bit of money from selling stuff and doing odd jobs. But we also need 1,000 for doing our quest, so we gotta wait for that. We do have a fair amount of supplies, so we'll buy a bit more fuel, just because. We have funds, and it's always good to have fuel. We don't want to do too far because our hold capacity is getting up there. But, so we need to find... what is the place called? Journal... Polytheorem in the Sea of Voices. I don't know where the Sea of Voices is, but we have all that area covered. So we'll likely do like up, down, back, and then up. And probably stop in at Shepherd's Isle. Yeah, so we'll start off. I keep wanting to click 2 to go to the second speed, but there's no need for that doesn't do that. Also, this doesn't go anywhere, yeah, no. We want to go down here. We went down a little bit, but we didn't go too far. So, I think we discovered some of this stuff, but that was about it. We do have an upgraded weapon. We did upgrade our deck weapon, yeah, to be a Mark II, which now does 8 damage. I forget what the original one does. But now we're doing 10 to 14 damage, because we have +4 from the iron. I'd love to get a gunnery officer, just to boost our the weapon reload speed or like damage or anything like that. Even iron is good to get. We do have a bunch of secrets. We just discovered Mutton Island and Murray Straits, and we have something way to at port, so we're gonna do that here. That looks like a lighthouse too. But we'll stop here. We'll get the report too. Don't you dare forget about me. You stand on the bridge with the likely lass's locket in your hand. You keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Shore-bound lovers grow lonely and sea captains die young. Or I can throw it away. With enough time and effort, you could break her heart, or she yours. We keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Yeah, we read that. Close your hand over the locket. The Z air is cold, but the heat of your blood has warmed the metal of the locket. Keep it close. You lost one tear. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of tear that we need to get rid of. And we now have a sweetheart in London. Quaker's Haven. Once, this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs. Before London fell, and the water rushed in. Smoke spirals from cottage chimneys. A lonely hill arises behind town. We have a wandering parson. He glances nervously back at the cock and magpie, but his handshake is strong. This requires a submariner. We can get drinks at the cock and magpie. There's only one public house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z food. Okay, we have 20 echo, 1 tear. Unlocked when Mutton Island. Okay, so we can do that. Time is passing on Mutton Island. Explore the shore. Wander a little way along the shore from the dock. Something awaits you. Okay. We can pick up a wretched mog. Meow, meow. A yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacled chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably, it's hungry. This is a mascot, one variety of officer. We already have a good mascot. I'm not gonna grab another, much as I like cats. Chat to the fishermen. They sail the Z around the island. They mend their nets on the harbor. They sell all that happens here. They see all that happens here, and you'll need coin to open their mouths. That's to get the port report, and it does take an echo. We can do that. Little ships and little secrets. Pirates plying the waves. Plying? No, it's plying. Yeah, smugglers at their work. Connate ships pulling in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiralty. You lost 1 echo. You have 1 of this. Support report. Quaker's Haven. Okay. Visit the hilltop above town. There's not enough wind on the undersea. There's not much wind on the undersea, but Mutton Island suffers eerie gusts and buffets from an inexplicably local fragrance of weather. And the air on the hilltop sometimes carries interesting scents. So we can buy supplies also. Rose-nosed merchant is well stocked with the crates of mushrooms and dried fish. It's the best you can do here. That's 30 echoes for something. Or we can buy fuel from the dockside stall. A woman with soot-stained lips has crates of coal to sell. There's no shops available. Interesting. Okay. I want to try buying food and see what they cost. Yeah, it's 30 for 1. This is terrible. Your sailors hauled into your hold. Glad to be of service to you, Captain. Okay. We want to do drinks at the Cock and Magpie because we have terror, and I assume that would get rid of some of the terror. We lost 1 terror for 20 echoes. That's terrible. Cider and Cave Dovery. The trees underneath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living from synthesis. But the apples of the Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider! This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out your seed. What? Stretch out in your seat. Stare through the leaded windows at your safely moored ship and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to whittling his cleaver. Okay, that's expensive. Let's explore the shore. Wander a little way along the shore from the dock. A contest of riddles. Fish folks, sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates. And it's a drowny down by the water's edge. They sit round a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscously black. They wager on riddles. Will you join them? Walk away. Riddles are for children. Bet on echo. Bet an echo on one of the simpler riddles. One of the fishermen is bursting to try it. This is a tough challenge, even with our pages at 29. I guess it's not that high. Seeking a real challenge for 10 echoes. Here's a sardonic woman with a pair of matched knives, a silver hoop earring, and a connate accent. She has a real riddle. This is a 17% chance. Tempt one of the riddles of Pearl. At the Fathom King's feast, the guests challenge one another to answer these riddles. You need not pay the penalty they do, but you will need to stump up 100 echoes to challenge the drowning. This has 11% chance. Or we can attempt one of the great riddles of Irin. Who is this? In iron-clothes fur at the firelight's edge. I carry one of the great riddles of Irin. She intones, her eyes glisten. 1,000 echoes against a jewel from this pillared sea. We're not doing any of those. Can we explore the sea again? Or the shore? Walk away. You pass on. The drowning laughs at a pirate's joke, and the fire sinks low and blue. Okay, we leave. Interesting. There should be a lighthouse right here that probably has a name. Never mind, that's a rock. Okay. Yeah, we want to start going up. Or going east and then up, I should say. Because... oh, there's a pirate ship. Okay. Crack pirate steam pinnace. I did learn that's the actual word for it. Oh, I didn't see the health of this thing. Okay. We are slowly killing its crew. Oh, it was so close. We've destroyed a crack pirate steam pinnace. Loot and scuttle her, lean pickings, bolt of fabric, bale of parabola linen. We only need 6 left, I think. Okay. We go north. We also now have something way to import, so we have a plot point if you want to. We could progress the plot lines of people if we wanted to. I kind of want to do the sisters quest line because we don't know what actually happened there, and we knew them fairly well. Well, not really. Realistically, we knew like nothing about them, but we hung out with them a few times. Full engines to the power. If you've ever need an extra turn of speed, clicking the full power icon will add another barrel of fuel to the engine. This is occasionally hazardous. Okay. Why are you telling me that? Is there something that's going to be tracking us or killing us? Sure hope not. Okay. There is... Okay, there's a rock here, but I don't think it's anything. No, fed the crew. Continue exploring. We can do a Z-band to see if there's anything around. They're nothing like birds. There's no islands within their range. Okay. I don't know how big the range of a Z-band is, but that's unfortunate. What are you? No. Tramp steamer. Nope. We don't need to go into combat with them. We only go into combat with pirates. Or if they're trying to be in combat with us, but I don't think they are. I mean, we want to go this way. Oh, hello, what are you? The Sisterhood. Where's your dock? Abbey Rock. Abbey Rock. Didn't somebody want Abbey Rock? I've heard of Abbey Rock. Abbey Rock. Here is the Grim Sisters' lair. A black spit of an island, far from anywhere anyone would want to go. And that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. We can trade supplies. Resources are limited on this bleak rock. The Sisterhood will pay a fair price for the supplies. Not a good price, mind. 20 echoes, to be precise. Not great. Compile a port report. It's unlikely to be eventful. We can do that. As always, nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The fortress stands stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose. Okay. Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. Yeah, might as well. Brief retention. The muscular Prius, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and takes notes. She pays particular attention to news of marsh beast predactions? Wouldn't be dictions. Predactions, I guess? And the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing? But the blessing reassures your crew. You no longer have recent news. We lost 2 terror. We can do that again. Nothing far away. A great bell tolls. Drizzle begins to fall. We do it again. No. We can watch the convent. Wait and see. We can offer a gift. What? Oh, a hunting trophy. The Sisterhood respects 2 things. Unswerving decades of fidelity to a holy secret purpose and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. This will reduce terror. Yeah, we can drop our terror. Or we can suggest to the scarred sister that she might find a home here. They were neighbors of a kind to Hunter's Keep. Perhaps you'll find some kind of peace here, or at the least a way to keep occupied. Now we keep her. We can give this in, though. A narrow hospitality. The muscular Prius inspects your trophy. I'd put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. And so, on black laver bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women with spiked rosaries, one of them hacks up her trout with an axe. But at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strambimus sings in a rich, deep voice, like a stolen sunset, about the hills of her homeland far above. Firelight flickers on the faces of your crew. You lost 1 hunting trophy. Your hunger quality are gone. Good. You lost 10 terror. Now we're at 6. And we have 1 memory of distant shores. And we have Stone's attention. Okay. Can we do that again? Dangerous training. Oh, no, this is a different thing. Right. But we were going to do this anyhow. This is watching them. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. God, one of them just turned into a somersault. Turned a somersault, not turned into. We gained 5 fragments. That's not much. Okay. Can we buy anything? Nope. Do they have a shipyard? No. Okay. We have Wolf's Bluff. Oh, Wolf's Reef. Sorry, not Bluff. I think we go here, then back down, around, and up again. And then we'll see from there if we have... we'll collect the port report from Shepard. And then, yeah. We do have a fair amount of... We probably can turn that off. A fair amount of secrets that we probably can start leveling something up. But I don't know what, because this is what? Hearts? Hearts is kind of low. This would be Veils. Veils is kind of useful. And this is Mirror. Mirror is our highest. I'd probably go with Hearts. Just because it's the lowest. Shepherd's Isle. Compile a port report. Continue. Okay. Then we leave. And then we go south. We'll go west and then south. We don't need light on right now. It's not that bad. So we've already been here. I'm not sure why I don't see that one on the map. Oh, hello. What are you? What do you mean I'm in combat? Oh, hello. Swing around. Ow. Okay. Swing around again. We took a bit of damage, where we probably should Prey fuel. Not great. Okay. Next port, we probably should. Hello. What in the world are you? Not war. No, we don't want to fight that. Nope, 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 nope. Khan's glory. Nope. We're not fighting that. Ow. I don't want to be in war with you. Host of the Ancestors. Gate. I would like a dock if you have one. Be real nice. I want to be in combat. I didn't mean to be in combat. We are getting a bunch of fragments from this. But that's not what I want. I want a dock. Oh, there's a dock. Okay. Don't really need the light, I don't think. So we're right beside land. Okay. So we can park here. Possibly can get information from this. A place of solitary isolation. Stately isolation, not solitary. Here are the palaces of the Khan and his court, each a fortress to itself. Sleek lords and ladies in belted robes breakfast on balconies. An unlikely antelope peeks at you from a park. Guns rotate easily on motorized gimbals. That's those, I assume. We can offer a gift to the leopard, the royal clan of the Khan. The Khan himself has a notorious weakness for coffee, and his court follows suit. That requires 5 sacks of dark drop coffee beans. Or we can petition for access to the Nephrite quarters. The clan of leopards grants trade license to foreigners. This gives access to Nephrite quarters in Khan's heart to the south, allows you to sell your goods there. But we need favors. Or level 5 favor. We can offer a gift to the Thai man. This clan is named for its sizable and furious fish of the surface. Named for sizable? Okay. They have a fondness for drowning pearls for some secret clan ritual. Those need 5. Plead your case with the Thai man. The Thai man clan has long controlled the white and gold, the loyalty service, who watch Kong and nations and foreigners alike. If they're convinced your intentions are good, they may be lenient. If your suspicion has risen too high, this will reduce it. Okay. Ask the leopard contact to intercade with the Thai man. If your Congaian suspicion has risen too high, the Thai man can help. The leopard will induce them to do so. No more than 9 shepherds or leopards. Favor of 4. Ask your Thaiman contacts to intercede with the leopard. The leopard's favor is essential for gaining access to Khanate's trade. That requires mercy 4. Take a meeting concerning a matter of no importance. Servant of the Thai man is missing. His loss is a danger. No more than 2. Unlocked with flourishing intelligence more than 0. Begin at Khan's glory and continue to Anth. Or because we have the undersea. or we can cruise past the clan's palaces. Khan's glory has a steely beauty, but the clan lords are ever suspicious of spies. There's an extra space there. And those gun emplacements are vigilant. That's an 86. We'll do this one. There is a place one doesn't speak of. Officially, a former servant of the Time Man who did not engage in the gathering of strategic information did not disappear to the Untersee port of Anth, which officially does not exist. At length, you hear about this servant, hear what this servant did not look like, and strict prohibitions against pursuing him. Officially, no one in Khan's glory would have any interest or be in any at all inclined to reward you with money and connections if you were to go to Anth. They would not care for a report of his situation or any information he may be unable to bring home. Great. So that's a quest left for that. We can do this. It's a low risk. 86% should be fine. Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. You glimpse guards in gleaming uniforms. Subterranean gardens of mauve and purple. Hanging ornaments of scaled carnelian and jade. Statues of warrior Khans past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch you with calm distrust. You succeeded in a Veil's challenge. The higher the quality, the higher the chance of success. You've lost 2 terror. Now at 9. Gained 1 memory of a distant shore. You now have 1. The white and golds are watching you, manas. Congregation suspicion. Kongian? Ian? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyhow, do they have shops? No. Shipyards? No. Okay, we leave. That's here, so we should go back south. What do we have? 15 fuel. It's not a lot, but turn off the light for a bit. Because that means we went through 7 to get here. I would love to get the... Oh, there's another spot here. Copper quarters. Check this place out. Fit the crew. Freight quarters. Khan's Heart, London's rival. Khan's Heart, an oasis of light in the salt black waste. Canals thread the painted city. Street lamps glow and water taxis putter. A panicked wave. There's something in the shadows, trying to draw your attention with equal parts distraction and desperation. Discretion and desperation. We named the Marine, not Undersea. Seek a commercial license. The Congonians dislike merchants, and they dislike foreigners. Foreign merchants induce paroxysms of antipathy. Perhaps sufficient bribes will buy your way into the Nephrite quarters. That would probably cost a lot. Tea in the house. Time in the tea house. The copper quarters offers comforts to foreigner, but the prices are, to put it mildly, mischievous. We can hire crew. Kongians are weary of your people. Perhaps you can find somebody. It costs 30. We can purchase fuel at an outrageous price. The Khanate merchants grins when they see you coming. An unlicensed foreign captain, they'll pick a price and triple it. Gain access to the Nephrite quarter to purchase less expensive fuel. That'd be 50. Ooh. Purchase supplies at a ludicrous price. Foreigners are permitted to buy food in the copper quarter, but only poor quality in small quantities. If you go from street vendor to street vendor trying to purchase enough soggy. And so you go from street vendor to street vendor trying to purchase enough soggy smoked fish to feed your crew. That'd be 50. It's not that much more, honestly. Pay a storykeeper, a teller. The storytellers in the square of cedars with brightly colored caftan-like clothing with silk sashes, in contrast to the more sober and subterranean dress of the citizenry. For coin, even foreign coin, they'll sing epics of their nation's history. That's 5. That's not bad. Gather a port report. That's a 41% chance. The Khanate generally assumes that all foreigners are spies or worse. It would be a shame to disappoint them, but it might be dangerous to prove them right. As Congnation's suspicion increases, words. This action becomes more difficult. If you have an intelligence network here, it's easier. Which is this: establish a spy at Khan's heart. If you're caught, it'll mean trouble. If you're successful, you can tap your network later for intelligence. The dark speckled admiral and the Voyagous diplomat, among others, will be interested. That's a 43%, so that's slightly better odds, but not much. Seek intelligence. If you have eyes and ears in the Khanate, you can use them to gain more than just a port report. The better your network, the easier this will be. Okay, no, I want to look at this one. Not here, Surfacer. Surfacer, but the Kongians have been generations underground, and to them, all Londoners are surfacers. It seems you'll need to go to the Khan's glory and nearby palaces of the nobility to purchase a license. Okay. Shop, shipyard, nope. Okay, that's Khan's heart. We continue going south. Also, we don't need that. What if we do a Z-bed here? Kong's shadow is a long way to the east. Khan's shadow. Okay. I'm more interested in south. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want a Z-bat. To the east again. Found the abyss. Something's fighting us. Oh, no. No, we leave. We very much leave. Ow. 5 damage. Okay, that's not that bad. But I don't want to be here. What is that? What is that? That's a flare. It's another flare. Putting this much effort into trying to kill me. I'm a small ship. Leave me alone. Ow. Oh, I guess they're leaving. Oh, hello, shark. I guess we can try fighting this thing. It's 140 though. It's a lot of health to shoot down. We want to move, we want to move, we want to move. Can I swing around and fire? Still take like 7 shots. Plus we're circling. Nah. We leave. Ooh, that was close. I just don't want to be here. Oh, hello, crab. How much are you? 150? Nope. We leave. What's with everything being... Oh, we got a crab cake. Little crab cake, whatever you are. Feel like you're just a giant crab waiting to attack, but, you know, hopefully not. Hello, what are you? You're being watched. Okay. That's not menacing. Oh, hello, bats. We can kill some bats. Okay, we killed them without taking damage. That's good. We want to take their corpses. Yeah, we gain a terror, that's fine. Supplies are worth it more. Thing is, returning to London's bad because I'm supposed to be buying the crate. But the problem is I don't know where I'm supposed to be buying the crate. Also, we can close this, so we're not in combat with everything. Where are we? Okay. We lost 1 supply. We got hit, I guess. I saw a light. Oh, it's you. Okay. It's Patrick's a lot. Okay. We did kind of miss a large section here. Oh, hello. What are you? A morn? Oh, hey. I spot to land. Guider's morn. Step carefully. The morn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair citadel nestles halfway up, and an intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly with the Z. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions? Stanchions? Higher and higher. Now the Hunter Z shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a crucible next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. We could take an evening with the errant limpet, a drinking den for the dock crandles. It's a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Guider Morn is a free port, The Corsairs prefer their own. And look askance at respectable Londoners. This is a 54 chance. We won't do that. We can explore the Mourne. There's an surprising quality of actual landscapes on the Mourne. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of leching terror. Okay. Pay the loitering docker for his strategic information. Admiralty sent you. Prices have gone up. It's not safe here. You'll pay the difference, won't you? So that's our when objective and is retrieve strategic information from Gadia's corn in the Corsair's Fours, somewhere not far from home. Oh, okay, we're supposed to be doing this. What's 5 echoes? Yeah, we can do that. Introduce lemmings to the Morn. So many nooks, so many crannies, so many villains. It seems only appropriate. But we don't know. We don't have a docile lemming. We have a lemming gallivanter. Collect your ill-gotten gains. Have you been sending stolen ships to Corsair's forest? No. Overheard rumors of pirate poet. Landlubbers fear pirates. Lovers fear the poet. You've heard of the pirate poet. She hunts far from London, picking off both other pirates and travelers who sailed too far. Sorry. Gather intelligence. Guiders Mourn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of certain allegiances. You could learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. This is a 43 chance to get a port report. Not worth. We'll pay for the information. A grin. Yar, a generous soul. You'll have your reward the other side of the river one day. And here's a little reward from me. Good sailing to you. The report is barely legible, perhaps the part of the code. The Admiralty will know. We gained 1 strategic information. We can explore the Mourne. A contretemps with Corsairs. Fights on the Mourne have a staccato quality. A careless lunge will send you plummeting to your doom. So wait and choose your moment carefully. So we can fight, and we have a 1/4 chance of winning, or we can flee. Better part of valor is discretion. The better part of discretion is not falling off a high cliff into rock-fanged sea. We'll do this because it's a higher chance. Away into darkness. You plunge through a washing line, clatter down a flight of unsteady wooden stairs, cut across the fish market, and duck through a colonnade of faceless statues. Your pursuers have gained on you until the statues. Then they drop back. Disconcerting, but they're gone. So we completed that. We gained 3 nervousness or terror, because now we're nervous. So we can sell wine for 23, the same as the other place. We can buy soulless fruit for 250 here. I don't know what it sells for in London, but we can check that. Or we can check friendlier face, where we can buy unstamped crates. Or no, we can sell unstamped crates, and we can buy concealed compartments for 75. That's not good in those ships. Okay, we leave. I say we go left and then up, or east, if you will. East and then up. East then north. Sorry, not east then up, I guess. I think we increase our veils, which that's mirrors. Veils. Yeah, we increase our veils a bit. Speak to increase. Please use up all our secrets because clearly they're useful. And I don't have a use for secrets at the moment. Of course. Done. Okay. We gotta go, want to go straight east. We do need to repair our hull. It is quite bad. We also don't have a lot of supplies, but I don't know a cheap place to get supplies. Fuel we do, but not supplies. Oh, hello, what are you? Aberdeen Gates. Something canal. Oh, there's a dock here. Okay. What is this? Giannotti Harbor. Okay. Cumian Canal staging area. Here, the dark waters run down the surfaces from a brighter sea. The Cumian Canal, wait, we ever read that? Assist the gnomic Gallifant in an enterprise of dubious legality. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. So essentially, I think he's trying to kill some random tyrant. Whatever he means by that. Which we already agreed to, might as well help. Knowing the enemy. As dinner bell sounds throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder. Did I say leader before? Whatever. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant ensures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity painted in ink. It was a terrible face. Ready to visit the chess tournament in Port Cecil. Okay. Listen to the surface gossip. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. Daylight. This would be a prime spot for a pub or wine shop, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar and the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Competition. Still, there are temporary half-legal ho- host hosteleries in long-moored ships. Here you trade stories with the suntan surface sailors, stories of Paris and Baltavie, the lost fires, and the final ice isles. We gained one vision of the sunset. Fire visions of the vision of the vision of the surface. Far above, the sun remains. Inventor bright bite. They always there's they're they're always they are always eager for news of the surface. My brain. Ugh. Okay. Um I did that one. We can't travel to the surface. The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. Ensure you're well stocked with the supplies and fuel, or you may never return. So we need yearning burning no more than 199. Locked with 2 supplies and 22 fuel. Gather information for port report. Many ships pass this way. Perhaps you'll pick up something they missed. Business as usual. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Okay, interesting. Shops, supplies are as expensive. Yeah, okay. I guess we head back. I know I'm not supposed to return to London until I have the crate, but I don't know where to go, and I'm running low on supplies. So we're gonna go back. Also, we need to repair. We definitely need a repair. We do a Z-bat, see if there's anything around. No islands. Okay, there's nothing there. I think you're a friendly ship. You look like a friendly ship. You look like a crab that I can kill. That's a crab I can kill. That's a dead crab. The Megalops defeated. With a forlorn and wailing cry, the Megalops turned on its back, legs neatly folded. A bluish blood goats from its wounds. Its golden glow begins to dim. Dissect it for knowledge. Or we can butcher it for supplies. Now we do it for knowledge. A crab full of conium drums? I don't know what that means. You set to work with your knives and acid. It is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops, of one of the deep sea crab species. But its eyes, normally vestigial in these troglodyte beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then to your knife. You succeeded in page challenge, and you gain 25 fragments. I wonder if I should do this loop. Yeah, we'll do this loop, then go back. I want to clean up this area on my map. Come on. Come on. We don't need a lamp for this area. Okay, there we go. Other than. Ooh, that was close. This area isn't cleaned up. That do it? No. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have all the way from there down to here. We have like what? Third of the map? Not quite. Maybe a quarter. Maybe 2/5. 2/5 more. It's what? 40%? Yeah, no. 20%? No, 30%. We're trying to, I don't know, slightly more than the quarter, I think. Maybe 30, but then a third's not much more. Home waters, sailors, dwaddle? It's crawling stars. A lookout shouts. Far above, the false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? We can record the change and assume a name. If the new shape seems well omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? That's a 50. Eyes on the deck. Forbid them to look. You can't really stop them, but you can at least discourage discussion. They won't like it, but safer. Now we do the 50. A darkness. 3 of the false stars wink out altogether, as suddenly as closed eyes. The pattern that remains is as hopeless and meaningless as cast die. Somewhere, a sailor begins to sob. You are unlucky. Better next time. Oh hey, there's another crab. We're gonna take it as supplies this time. No, come back here. Did that kill it? No. Ow. 2 damage. Okay, that's not that bad. Two damage. But we get 2 supplies from this. Butcher it for supplies. You lost 40 hunger. Oh, we don't get supplies from it. Never mind. We do knowledge then. 25. Swing round. Close off our light. For 4 damage. I mean, we did lose 40 health. Or not hunger, which is pretty good. Where in the world are we? Okay, we're not that far. I might call it when we get to London, because my brain is shutting down. It's going to be a bit early, but it's not going to be that much different. I can barely read today. I don't know why, but happens sometimes. It's really interesting because like I can read fine in my head, but as soon as I want it out in words, yeah, no, hard for some reason. I don't know. It might be just because of pronunciation. I don't normally. I don't. Return to London, collect news. Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. You have one of this, another day of free day evening, and the Rose Market bustles. Okay, we can check the Rose Market. What are they buying? Unread log or extraordinary implication? Neither of which we care about. We can trade in to our memories of distant shores for echoes. Gain 10 echoes. We don't want to give the outlandish artifact because we can give that to the other one. We can pass on strategic information. The admiral sits up, although he steeples his fingers and pretends calm. Invisible eyes. We got achievement by reaching favorite 10. Which is that. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually? Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid 150 echoes. Okay. I don't have vital intelligence, but we can give in port reports. We don't have enough fail for that, so we'll do the normal. 10 echoes, 1 fuel. Abbey Rock. We categorized it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. Gained 1 favor, gained 20 echo, and 1 fuel. We can do the Comian Canal. Well, if you've been there, I suppose we may as well hear about. The fee is nominal, though. You gain 5 echo. That's it. Quaker's Haven. Been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? Submit it. We gained 5 echo, 1 favor, 1 fuel. Give appointment, go, no appointment, but submit a rubbery, no. Ask if there's anything particular he wants. This port. Speak to our agent there in return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal at any time. From the Emperor of Hands, far to the east. Okay, that's fun. Okay, that's all I need. You still need ivory or more parabol linens. Okay. We have 100% success rate from that. Or we can check the new recruits. Engage an officer, the irrepressible cannoneer. Captain, are you looking for a gunner? I'm looking for a ship. Here are my references. Here are more references. Here's my design for whistling shell. Here's my colleague. He'll stay on shore. Here's my hand. will you take it? Okay. Who substantially increases iron? Yes. 20 echoes. Welcome aboard. Oh, this is interesting. Room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Wait, let me take notes. Paper. And then we can point them. Cool. We want to do that right away. Gunnery. Cheery enthusiasm is welcome, but unnerving trait in a gunner. And we get +8 iron from that. Good. Not what I want. Story. London. We visit that. I guess we can do this. Yeah. A marvelous night out. Sea shanties, fine food, and the warmth of a pub fire, and something more. Lost 5 terror, lost 10 echoes, and gained 1 recent news. Trouble and romance. That night, in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with someone whose name you do not afterwards recall, or the likely last. Don't think I came down to the docks just to see you. I've got business here, but alright, it did cross my mind that you might drop by. Here we do that one. Few hours together, shared warmth, new memories. It's hard to say goodbye this time. You've lost 10 terror, and something has occurred. Okay. Okay, perhaps not. Is there anything? No. But we can go to our lodging and get a news. We can't do news. Oh, sad. Okay. Sell, rest, study. Yeah, no. Okay. So we don't get to do news anymore. Write the Song of the Sea. Oh, that's new. You've established a store of lore and a collection of antiquities. Your knowledge of the sea rivals that of any captain of history. Write it all down. This will create the Song of the Sea, which allows you to retire happily if you have the correct ambition, and is a pretty nifty item in its own right. It requires the cabinet, aquarium, shrine, almanac, and trophy case, which can all be created here in your study. Okay, we also need a dread surmise, port report, Erim, port report, King Eater's castle, Khan's Heart, Mount Palmerston, Port Cecil, 40 secrets, 77 tales of terror, 77 Zizores, 77 memory of distinct shores. No more than, well, we can't have 2 of them. Whispering trophy case, almanac, aquarium, cabinet, and 1 shrine to stone. Interesting. Okay. So that's what we need. That's a lot. The port reports are fine. 40. Well, let's go back. I want to look at it again. Yeah. Port reports. Yeah, that's easy. Whatever. 40 secrets is a lot. 77 tale of terror is a lot. 77 Z stories is a lot. And same with memory of distant shores. The rest, this will cost a lot to make. I don't know what a dread surmise is. But yeah, okay. That's our winning solution, so it's gonna be a bit, but we'll have to do that. I guess we probably gonna have to grind money at some point, which is miserable as a playthrough, so I might do a speed up. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. But anyhow, I'm gonna leave it there. It's not quite hour 20 as I try to aim for, but close. Anyhow, thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.